In the small, sun-baked village of Nyabira, nestled between rolling hills and golden savannas, a mystery brewed in the air. Clotheslines dotted the village, flapping with colourful garments in the wind, but something strange was happening. Undergarments began to disappear. At first, people thought it was a mischievous animal or a prankster, but the truth was far more sinister and mysterious. At the heart of Nyabira lived Mama Alala, an elderly woman with sharp, knowing eyes and a reputation for her traditional remedies and secret rituals. Her small thatched hut was surrounded by herbs, bones, and jars of mysterious powders. Most in the village revered her, while others whispered rumours of darker practices. One day, young Amina noticed her favourite red undergarment missing. The next day, another villager, Kofi, reported the same. Soon, nearly every family in Nyabira had lost an undergarment. Frustrated and curious, they gathered under the baobab tree to discuss the strange events. "We must confront Mama Alala," one man suggested hesitantly, glancing at the elders, who were nodding in agreement. That evening, a group of villagers approached Mama Alala's hut. They were greeted by the thick smell of burning sage. She sat on her mat, stirring a clay pot filled with a strange, bubbling liquid. "What brings you here, my children?" she asked, her voice calm but her eyes glinting with an unreadable expression. The villagers shifted uncomfortably before Amina spoke. "Mama Alala, strange things are happening in the village. Our undergarments are vanishing. We think you might know something." Mama Alala chuckled, a dry, knowing laugh. "Ah, you've come to accuse me, haven't you?" "No one is accusing Mama," Amina said quickly. "We just want to understand." "No." Mama Alala leaned back and sighed deeply. "What I do for this village, for your protection," she said cryptically. "Your missing garments are not stolen. They are tools of power." Villagers gasped. "I use them," she continued, "to weave a protective charm against the dark spirits that threaten Nyabira. Without this protection, calamity would have struck long ago." Though her words were strange, there was no denying the village had experienced an unusual period of peace. Crops flourished, rains came on time, and sickness was rare. But the thought of their personal garments being used in secret rituals unsettled the villagers. Every day, strangers came to their villages. "Why didn't you just tell us, Mama?" Kofi asked. Mama Alala smiled faintly. "Would you have believed me? Or would you have cast me out, as your ancestors did to others who understood the old ways? London by voting to fly." The villagers were silent, torn between awe and unease. Finally, Amina stepped forward. "We understand your intentions, Mama," she said cautiously. "But next time, let us give willingly. That way we can truly trust in the magic you perform." Mama Alala nodded, a flicker of respect in her eyes. "Very well. But remember, the spirits listen to your faith more than your words. What you give must be given with belief, or it holds no power." From that day on, the villagers brought pieces of cloth, some personal, others ordinary, to Mama Alala's hut, trusting her to protect them in her mysterious ways. And though the mystery of the disappearing underwear was solved, The villagers never quite looked at their clotheslines the same way again. The secret power of belief lingered, binding them together in ways even Mama Alala's magic could not fully explain.